Playmakers, how's it going? This is Coach Wood, and we are ready for another amazing episode, you guys, of the Weekday Huddle. I'm excited to be with you guys today. Just got back from a college showcase where young athletes were getting after it. College scouts watching, evaluating young men trying to get after their dreams, you guys. So that was a blast. We're always bringing back content for you guys, and we've got a special episode for you today. So before we get into today's episode, make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. This is a football channel, you guys, but not just any old football channel, a channel where we strategize, where we separate from the competition. So if you are a young football player, a family of a football player, a coach, then this is where you want to be. Also, check out in the description box, we've got some special curated resources that are geared and designed, you guys, specifically for you young football players out there and your family. So check out what we have for you down in the description box. But today's topic, you guys, is all about the money, baby. Because we always say that we're trying to get to the bag, right? As you young people will say, you're trying to get to the NIL dollars. You're trying to get to an NFL contract and live your dreams at the highest level. And of course, with all of that success is going to come probably some financial compensation, right? So that's all good. We want to get to the bag, but do you know the type of vetting that comes with going after the big dollars? Do you know how you're scrubbed, how you're evaluated off the field when you're the one that they're thinking about giving the big dollars to? This is more important than ever, you guys, because now you can get to the money younger. And we're not just talking about a gift card, you guys. We're talking about substantial funds, life-changing funds. If you're doing this right, you can set your family up for life in college in today's sports, you guys. So with that potential, with that opportunity for you to cash out on the NIL side, there's going to be some scrubbing. There's going to be some vetting for that to take place. And recently we all saw, unfortunately, what happened with the Texas Tech quarterback. Was about to be the Texas Tech quarterback, transfers from Cincinnati, Brendan Sorsby, and then all of a sudden he gets into a gambling facility because he's got an addiction, you guys. Well, obviously we want the best for Brendan, but that is terrible. That is absolutely terrible for Texas Tech. They went all in on Brendan Sorsby, and there were plenty of quarterbacks this offseason that a team could have went all in on. They went all in on Brendan Sorsby, and lo and behold, he is probably never going to take a snap for Texas Tech, you guys. So when you think about all of the opportunities that they could have had another quarterback, when you think about the money that they spent to acquire Brendan Sorsby, they had a billboard in Times Square for Brendan Sorsby, a part of his recruiting process, and all of the effort, you guys. And once again, the money that they had to set aside for this top flight quarterback, and for him not to even take a snap for Texas Tech, that is a travesty. That is a total fumble, you guys. So do not think that there's going to be instances that the whole college football world sees, like the Brendan Sorsby instance, and there's not going to be some ramifications. There's not going to be some changes. There's not going to be some secret meetings with ADs and coaches about that situation. Obviously, that's a personal situation that Brendan went through, but that's going to affect the whole NIL landscape, you guys. Nobody is getting $300, $400, $1 million plus without some serious vetting. So, with that being said, all of us want that type of financial compensation, that type of financial blessing, but who's really ready for the vetting? So, what do you mean vetting, coach? I mean, are they just going to check my social media? Are they going to call my parents? Are they going to call my coach and just make sure I'm a good person? What is the extent of the type of vetting a college program will do if they plan on giving a kid $500,000, a million plus in the NIL game that we're playing today? What does that vetting look like? Well, I can tell you what the vetting looks like for somebody that's going to be a high draft pick. You know, for years, you guys, there has been so much weight on these NFL organizations, on their scouting department, their player personnel department, about the choices that they make during the draft and in free agency. When they determine, when they pinpoint someone that's going to be a big check, someone that they're going after in free agency, someone that they know they're going to draft in the first round, where they're going to have to write the big check. The NFL for years has been notorious about how they vet the athletes. And they should vet the athletes. If I'm going to invest this much into something, then guess what? I am definitely going to do my due diligence, or else I'm not a big time business if I'm not doing my due diligence. So it has been known for years, you guys, for years. Some of you young athletes don't even know this, but for years the NFL organizations have employed ex-FBI agents to go out and actually really vet and follow, in some cases, top prospects that organizations in the NFL were thinking about drafting, because they want to know. They want to know who you're kicking it with. They want to know who you're dating. They want to know the problems that your parents have. They want to know where the finances are for the family. They are going to do their due diligence. If you are going to be a top round pick, or if you are going to be a top NIL athlete, today they are definitely going to vet you and do their due diligence, you guys. That comes with the territory. When you start elevating into rare air, then there's going to be a rare process to determine if you are who they think you are. So are you ready for that? Do you even want to go down that path? These are things that we don't think about. We say we want to go first round. We say we want to go power four. We say we want the NIL dollars. But are you ready for the vetting? The social media is the starting point, you guys. Them scrubbing your social media, them asking people questions about you when you aren't in the room, that's just the starting point. That's what happens for the guys that they don't think they're going to get big dollars to. So if you're the one that they think they're going to give the big check to, you know, I'm Carson Beck at Miami. Now I'm Darian Mensah at Miami. We got to do our due diligence. We have to find out what's going on behind the curtain, you guys. So I want you young athletes out there, you families of athletes out there, let's not just talk big. Let's not just talk big. Let's not just look at what other people have and say, yeah, I want that for me, without fully realizing what comes with it. Being at the top of the football industry to the point where somebody's going to write you a big check, you guys, comes with big responsibility. It comes with big vetting. They are going to scrub you. So clean up now. If you are that type of athlete, if you are that type of family that's trying to go to the top, let's clean up now. Let's be squeaky clean now, because they are going to look into your past. I had a dear friend of mine, shouts out Daniel Graham. He went number 21. We're not even talking top 10. He went number 21 to the New England Patriots when we were coming out of college in '02. They actually had an FBI agent outside at his house just checking what time he comes home, checking who he's hanging with, checking what the deal is. And that was back in 2002. Okay? So today, what do you think they're doing when they're scrubbing you, when they're vetting you? And after this Brendan Sorsby thing and some of these other things that are going on, they're going to be scrubbing a lot harder. If you're getting the big check. If you're getting the big check, which I know a lot of you guys want. In today's age, you can go to the small school, you blow up, now you're going to the big school. And now it's getting different. It's different. That means a different level of scrubbing. If we're just giving you a scholarship, we don't have to sweat as hard if you're not the right guy. If we're just giving a scholarship, we do not have to sweat as hard if you're not the guy. If we're bringing in Carson Beck, we better do our research. If we're bringing in Lagway from Florida to Baylor, we better do our research. So the vetting comes with it, you guys. It's par for the course. You're not going to just have your cake and eat it too. If you want the big check, then you get the big vet. Remember that. All right? So let's just have a lifestyle that's in line with what we're asking for. All right? As long as you got a lifestyle that's in line with what you're asking for, you're going to be just fine. Unfortunately, that wasn't Brendan Sorsby's case, and it's not a lot of these athletes' case. Unfortunately, some people don't get to the big check because of what the schools find. How many guys didn't get drafted in the slot that they thought they were going to get drafted because of what the NFL organization found, what the player personnel department found? Will we ever know? So keep everything tight, baby. I just wanted to bring that into the huddle because I'm hearing a lot of big talk from the athletes, from the families, the things they want and all that. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's go after it. Let's get it. But realize we're going to get scrubbed and tested for that. You want that? We're going to get scrubbed for that. We're going to get vetted for that. So be ready. All right. So, hey, this is the Weekday Huddle, baby. We are ripping and running. We're getting closer to camps, showcases, the whole 9 yards. And before you know it, the season will be right back around. All right. So stay sharp, stay ready. Make sure you check out the description box. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers, and Coach Wood is going to do a dance or something when we hit 1,000 subscribers. So hopefully all is well, baby. I will see you at the top.